just go into my info. So let's bring out the medalists in the men's 400 meters. The bronze medalist with a personal best time of 43.74, the second ever medal in athletics for Zambia, and the first one since 1996. All the way. Now you can go either way. You just won a bronze medal. You pick whichever.
What it was like, your life growing up, and what led you, and what fed you, and what does this mean to you?
Nah, nothing too crazy. Just like a lot of doubters and then a lot of distractions that I've been going through. And two of my brothers are passing. So like when I come out on the track, I just got reasons of why I run hard and why I bring myself home.
Right here in the front.
Oh, and I have two daughters.
How old are they?
7 and 2. Alani and Avery.
Can you talk about the...
Can you turn the mic on, Steve? I think it's off.
For all these years, I can't forget that. Congratulations, Quincy. Can you talk about the final 100 meters? It was quite remarkable. You're in 4th place. Did you feel that the race was yours?
The race was anyone's at that point. I just wanted to keep doing what my coach told me to do. Just keep driving, and get home.
And talk about the final 100 meters. Were you at ease? Was it a fast pace? Were you just what was going through your heart and mind as you saw these other guys in front of you and you were trying to catch up?
Just grind, determination. Like I said, we do a lot of hard practices, and then we focus on coming home at the end of each practice. So that was nothing more than just me trying to go hard, just harder and harder than what I'm used to doing.
Adam Kilgore with the Washington Post. Quincy, the kick that you have, how did you develop that? Was it something that you had all of a sudden had when you were like a kid in track? Did you develop it as your career went along? Sort of where does that come from?
Nah, I have a pretty big engine. So I used to run cross country, and I put a lot of mileage in. I do a lot of stuff like that. So when I drop down, I'm a 800, 1500 runner before, and I dropped down to the 400. We just worked on foot speeds and a lot of jumps and stuff. So I always had the strength and the strength up under me. It's just me trying to get the speed down.
Yep. You're next.
Hi, Quincy. Jonathan Golt here from Let'sRun.com. I was wondering if you could go in a little bit further detail about those different events, because between cross country, 800 and 1500, and we know your 400 hurdle background, can you just walk us through the decision to sort of switch between those events throughout your career and how you ended up in the 400?
Nah, okay. So the crazy thing about it, when I was younger, and one AAU meet, I used to do the 2, the 4, the 8, the 15. And those are them all one meets, sometimes in 2 to 3 days, week span. And then junior college, I did the 400, jogged across, do the 400 hurdles, like 20 minutes later, 4x4, 200. So like I said, it's always just me been piling up a lot of workload and just being able to carry the workload. So when I come down and having to do one event, it's not that bad of me just running. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to carrying that workload.
So how did you settle in the 400?
Let go of them 400 hurdles. I kind of look at my gait, and my coach, we kind of do like a lot of science in sports. Science and track, and we look at like energy systems and just a lot of things that I don't want to tell everyone, but it's a lot of things that we look into when we run the 400. So sooner or later, we're going to move to a different event. I won't say now, but we'll move to a different event and try to go make chaos over there.
Someone said back here, I can't see the back 3 rows because of the light, so I trust that you're there.
I thought maybe that was the case. Brian Mann with NPR. Quincy, one more for you. It seemed like maybe you were slow off the block and that you were a little bit off your race at the beginning. Is that true? Were there things happening earlier in the race that that didn't feel quite right?
Should I answer this? Should I answer this for you?
Yeah.
I just got out. That's it. Yeah. I got the fuck out.
Yeah. Okay. So that was probably my fastest time of me ever getting out. I ran 20:90, I guess. But these guys, I knew these guys were going to get out, and they're going to come for blood early. They're going to go out and try to see who they could throw off the race. So, Matthew, he's a really quick guy. He's a European champion at 200, and this guy to the left of me, he's crazy. he goes all out every time. So, I have a great group of guys that I ran against, and all I had to do was just run my race and then do what I could do. But I kind of wanted these guys to answer some questions because these are amazing guys too. So, if y'all have some questions for them.
Well, we bring the mic down here. I'm going to ask you a question, Muzala. You missed the World Champs in 2023 with an injury, and I know that was heartbreaking for you. Can you talk about what it feels like now, a year later, to come back and have bronze here and be sitting with these guys on this stage?
Let me just say, missing the the 2023 World Championship was quite hell for me, you know. So I was like, 2024 season, I need to take it person, you know. Yeah, sure. That's the reason why I was like, every championship, I'll be in the podium finish, you know. So definitely, you know, I've delivered. Yeah, sure.
Right here.
Hi, Quincy. Congratulations. How do you explain the remarkable performance of American athletes, especially here in Paris?
One more time. I'm sorry.
How do you explain all these performance, all these gold medals of American athletes, including yours, here in Paris?
Well, gold medal should be a standard for every country out here. But us Americans, we just, like I said, we come out here try to do our best no matter what country you run for. Everyone wants to come out here and do our best, but it just happened to be like America. We try to set ourselves up to win.
Is it a revival of American athleticism with new stars, maybe?
One more time.
With new stars, we had Usain Bolt, like Jamaican, more than 15 years ago. Is it something new with American athletes? Maybe some new stars of athleticism, a new generation, in fact.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's really new. Like I said, no matter where you come from, there's always fast runners. Before, I've never heard of Zambia, and you got this guy right here who just PR today, got third place. So, and then before you had Stephen Garner, Olympic champion. So it doesn't really matter where you come from. It's just the work that the athletes put in to get to this stage and be able to perform at this stage.
Matthew, you had a huge season coming into this race. You had the fastest time in the world, European record. You maybe not end it because I don't know what your plans are for the rest of the year, but you leave tonight with the silver medal. Can you sum up your season for us?
It's been a crazy season. The plan was just to get to the Olympics healthy in one piece. Came away with the silver, national record. Plan now is to do some 200s. I want to get a 19. Get the diamond and finish off the year strong and then build for next year. But yeah, the season just started really. A lot more to come.
We all want that diamond.
Question for Matt. Matt, your reaction to silver this time round seems very different to last summer. How different do you feel as an athlete? How different in a place are you compared to last summer?
As in 2023?
Yeah.
I mean, last year I came in there injured and I was more like, we'll see what happens. This year I came here ready and I ran the 5th fastest time of all time. I just lost to the better man. On the day, honestly, I can't complain. I did everything, left it all on the table, and we came in and I knew that the last 50 is going to determine who wins the Olympics. Got that one step on me in the last 50, and that's all she wrote, really. And Quincy's a hell of an athlete, 43.40. And I've been saying all year, if you're going to win it, you got to take it from me, and that's exactly what he did. So congrats to him. This is going to be the start of a lot of battles. And yeah, and let it continue. See, I don't know, maybe at a Diamond League, definitely at the Diamond League final, we'll keep going.
A few of the athletes have mentioned about how much of a difference there is with stepping out into that stadium in front of that number of people. How good was it to be able to express yourself and put all your cards on the table in front of that kind of audience?
I mean, I did London Diamond League just a couple of weeks before, so I kind of knew, about running in front of a big crowd. I mean, I've been in the game since 2014, so, I've done the Olympics final with the world record, so I've been on that stage before, so I wasn't really fazed by it per se. I just knew that I had to execute and run the best of my ability, and that's what I did, really. And you can't really ask for more. 43.44. I mean, that's probably the fastest second place in history. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, just got to keep going. My time's going to come.
We've got time for 2 more. Sean?
Congratulations, all of you. Quincy, Michael Johnson on commentary said that you finished so well, he thought you could go a lot quicker if you really got everything right. Do you believe that? And secondly, Matt, you say this is only the beginning. This is the first year where you've really hit the gym hard, where you've been injury-free. Is the world record maybe in a year's time, if you can keep working, can you knock another sort of 4/10 or so and get close to that?
I'll let you go first. We'll see. We've got a lot of plans. We've got a lot of things to build on. You'll see. That's what I'm gonna say. We'll see. Oh, you'll definitely see.
And to your question, like I said, I had a lot of things that have been going on this year, so I haven't been able to do like actual speed work. But yeah, Michael Johnson's right. It's a lot of things that come into factor that will be able to make me run faster in my races. So right now, like I said, I can't think about that now. I'm just gonna go ahead and accept what I did now and move forward from it. But in years to come, this is my second year running the 400. I just moved from the 400 hurdles, and I got a bronze medal last year. So it's all a work in progress. I can't force nothing because that's when everything goes downward. So like I said, I just keep my faith in my coaching and God, and hopefully we just keep getting better and better. I want my guy down here.
Last question down front here.
Fred Bear, San Mateo Daily Journal, and California Community Colleges. I've been following you, Quincy, for years. Talk a little bit about, first of all, you following the footsteps of another former California Community College athlete from not far away, Lee Evans, who set the standard in the 400 another century ago, in another century. Talk a little bit about your transition to going to college at Sequoias and your whole trip there, and then where you ran the relay quite a bit. You ran 400s, and then where you are now.
Well, first, shout out to California Community College. That's where I feel like I found myself being the dog I say I am. When I first went to junior college, it's more different than the other junior colleges where you don't have cafeterias, you don't have housing. So everything you do, you have to do it yourself. And been having 2 jobs and working and being able to go to school, paying for school too, and then have to come out there and run. And I told you, three events in one day for junior colleges was a lot. So that's where I found Coach Allen in junior college, and he's the one that put the biomechanics and science of track imported into my program of me running. So yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't think I'll be where I'm at right now if I didn't have junior college.
Muzala SAMUKONGA, Matthew HUDSON-SMITH, Quincy HALL, the 3 fastest times in the world this year, the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th fastest performances in Olympic history. Gentlemen, congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we can stop the stream. We'll check on which press conference we're going to